Chazak Ubaruch. Bezrat Hashem, Mincha today is going to be at 5 o'clock. Please be on time. Mincha, 5 o'clock. As we continue in the Halachot of Kedusha, and we say in the Hazara, Nakdishach v'naritzach. The truth of the matter is, if you look at the Maran Shulchan Aruch, he says that Kedusha is no different than Kaddish. Just like in Kaddish, the Hazan is supposed to say Yitgadar v'Yitkadash, and everybody answers. The same thing is true for the Kedusha, that the Hazan is supposed to say Nakdishach v'naritzach, and then everybody responds with Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Which is why the Shulchan Aruch writes, interestingly, based on the Rosh, that the congregation should not say Nakdishach v'naritzach. Only the Hazan should be the one to say it. Which kind of creates a pretty serious question. Well, so wait a second, but that's not how we do things. A lot of times in most Batei Knesiot, if people go around and people see Batei Knesiot that are very hashuv, very important, with Rabbanim Hashuvim, everybody says Nakdishach v'naritzach. We don't have like the Shulchan Aruch, where only the Hazan is saying Nakdishach and everybody is supposed to just answer Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. So where did that come from? If not from the Shulchan Aruch, where is it from? So there is interesting Arizal. The Arizal seems to indicate that that's not the case. The Arizal seems to hold that the Nakdishach v'naritzach should be said by the congregation. Although the exact way that the Arizal phrases it is just the words Nakdishach v'naritzach. Those two words should be said out loud, and everything else should be said quietly by the congregation, which sounds like, even that doesn't sound really like what we do things today, because today everybody says the whole Nakdishach aloud. Sometimes even on Shabbatot we sing Nakdishach v'naritzach. So the Arizal must have meant that you don't have to do it silently, but you're permitted to do it silently. But the first two words, he did say, have to be out loud and has to be done by the whole congregation, as well as the rest of the nosach, of the text of the Nakdishach v'naritzach. So therefore, this minhag seems to have a basis based on the words of the Arizal, and we know in matters of tefillah, in matters of prayer, we generally follow the Arizal, even if it means to go against the Shulchan Aruch. In general, the tefillah is a Kabbalistic concept, like all of the texts of the tefillah, all of the different arrangements, the way the tefillah is arranged is very much based on the Kabbalah, and therefore matters of tefillah in general, the Halacha follows the psak of the Mekubalim, and especially the psak of the Arizal. In other matters, that's not the case. In other matters, the Halacha follows the Shulchan Aruch. In matters of strict Halacha, Asur, Mutar, what a person should do, what's considered Hilul Shabbat, what's not Hilul Shabbat, what's allowed to be eaten, not allowed to be eaten, all those things we follow the Shulchan Aruch. But when it comes to matters of tefillah in particular, we follow the Arizal, and therefore this minhag of saying Nakdishach v'naritzach by the entire community certainly has a basis in the psak halacha. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.